Hey there, everyone. It's been a while, hasn't it? So I was away for most of December and January, so couldn't really do a whole lot of content. I haven't been able to update my DPS spreadsheet either since Aladdin. I think Aladdin was the last one that I added to my spreadsheet. Rest assured, I will be updating that. Hopefully, gonna get to that today. If not today, definitely will have it fully updated and ready to go tomorrow. I have a couple of improvements that I want to make on it, along with just keeping up with the DPS units that have come out since Aladdin. So be on the lookout for that. I'll probably make a post on Reddit. Once I've got it, tweaked to the way that I want it, and just to sort of remind and refresh everybody on that. But this video is here to talk about, of course, the current Rescue Signal event. So it has been out for a week now, but you can only just now access the hard map. So just like the previous Rescue Signal with Aladdin, this one is for the Picnic Pooh and Tigger. So they are the banner units on this one. You can also get the free Eeyore from this one, Picnic Eeyore. I gotta say, Picnic Eeyore is not really, he's not that impressive for a free unit. And, that's okay. I mean, we've had a lot of really great free units, so it is kind of sad to see one that just doesn't really quite live up to the precedent of free units. But really all this guy's going to do for you is give you a one-turn defense buff. He can cure stun, and then he can give you some HP regen on his EX skill. He's not too impressive. He's really just here for the bonus for this Rescue Signal event. So, get him. He's probably the first free unit I would say, don't sweat it if you can't get him all the way up to LB max. But obviously the higher LB levels you get, the more bonus you get from the rescue event. So I have worked my way up to the level 10 hard boss. I have not beaten level 10 yet. I have a team that I think can work. And I'll show you that team. I'm probably not going to be successful. I've been trying to roll SP lock resist on my Marie because that's sort of the big thing is the boss likes to do SP lock on the team, and it makes it pretty difficult to generate SP to use skills. Thankfully, this boss is not nearly as stupid as the last Rescue Signal with Jar Jar, the big jar that you had to Jarhead that you had to beat. That one was absolutely stupid. This one is not nearly as bad. Definitely beatable. However, they have made some changes to it. The amount of Rescue Signal points that you get, or the little Rescue Signal gems that you get, do not change beyond level 7. So farming anything over level 7 is useless. So anything over the level 7 boss, just beat once and then go back to level 7 to do all of your farming, because the gems are going to be the amount of Rescue Signal gems that you get will be the same. So don't bother going past level 7. Also, beating level 10 is not a necessity. As you can see, I have not beaten level 10. Last time you got like 10 gacha tickets, you got like some crystals, I think some other good stuff for beating level 10. This time, the only thing you get for beating level 10 are these little stickers, which, I mean, it's kind of disappointing because it's kind of like, well, okay, then what's the point of beating level 10, really? If you're not going to get more Rescue Signal points, if you're not going to get like a good reward, what's the point? So if you don't want to stress about beating level 10, there really is no reason to do it. Like, these little stickers are useless, in my opinion. I think you can put them on your profile, or you can put them on like letters that you send to people or whatever. I don't know. The stickers, in my opinion, are not worth it. So if you are struggling to beat level 10 boss, you're not really missing anything. I'll show you how I farm level 7. I'll show you how I beat level 9, because level 9 does give you... Oh, it doesn't show you the ones you've beaten, does it? I think level 8 and 9 both give you some gacha tickets. And so beating up to level 9 is definitely recommended if you want to get all the best rewards. Beating level 10 is really just if you're a completionist and you want to prove that you can do it. Now, I will talk briefly about the units that go with this event. So there's Picnic Pooh. He's been out for a week already. We could kind of tell already that SP lock was going to be a thing because sure enough, Pooh cures SP lock. So we were kind of like, oh boy, get ready for the SP lock. We know it's coming. And sure enough, SP lock is definitely what you want if you're going up against, level 9 and level 10 boss. So if you get him to LB1, he also gets skill lock. So he's just a healer. He's a standard healer that cures SP lock and skill lock once you get him to LB1. So you definitely want him at least to LB1 so that you get both the SP lock and skill lock. Skill lock is really great to have on a healer. We learned that last time in the last rescue signal with Rapunzel, where Rapunzel was basically like required to beat that boss because it just spammed skill lock. So if you get your Pooh, make sure you get them to LB1 at least. So be prepared to spend some crystals to get them to LB1 if you need a healer. If you have Rapunzel, in my opinion, I don't think Pooh is necessary. If you already have Rapunzel, Pooh is not at all necessary. He'll definitely make this event easier, but this event's already pretty easy, and there's not a whole lot of incentive to go all the way to level 10 this time. His EX skill is interesting. So this is the first unit that we've had that actually will extend your buffs. And so the only problem I have with is that he has to defend, and he has to be at 80% or more HP, and it's only a 30% chance to extend the duration of buffs by 1 turn. So there's a lot of factors going in here. So like, he is a healer, so any turn that he needs to heal, this EX skill will not even have a chance of going off. Every other turn he has to defend, and he has to be above 80% HP. And even then, it's only a 30% chance. That means 3 out of 10 turns, this EX skill will go off. That means less than 1 out of every 3 turns, this buff is going to go off. So I don't think that this is going to see a whole lot of play. It's more of like it's kind of cool. It's like if he doesn't need to heal, you might as well defend and see if it goes off. And it just kind of, it saves you a turn from having to reapply your buffs or something like that. I could see where it could, some places where it could be interesting and could be useful, but yeah, no, it's not really going to save you, in my opinion. If you do get him up to LB2, he gets a 50% heal, like most standard healers. It increases their heal amount, and then at LB3, it reduces the cost down to 24. So, I think he would be a much. If it was like a 50% chance on that EX skill, I'd say, hey, that's pretty cool. He might actually be worth it. But since it's only a 30% chance, I'm going to pass. In my opinion, that's an easy pass for me on Picnic Pooh. He's a cool healer. If you pick him up, if you like Winnie the Pooh, go for it. Just make sure you get him at least LB1 for that skill lock. And then LB2 is great, of course, for the extra heal. So, for a healer, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool for a healer. I just wish that EX skill would proc a little more often. Tigger is a standard DPS unit. He is an AoE damage unit, and he is a white striker. Of course, the current boss is weak to white, so to white strikers. So if you have Judy, Judy can work really well, although this boss does prefer to have an AoE damage dealer. So this is sort of the first boss where we've actually seen like an AoE DPS might actually be better than a single target DPS. Most times the single target DPS is just totally outshine the AoE because they're cheaper. They tend to deal more damage even at lower LB levels. But this might be the first one where having AoE DPS is actually going to work out better for you. So if you're really struggling in this event and you would like an AoE DPS, he's not a bad one to go for. Just keep in mind you're going to need to get him to LB2 in order to get the massive damage modifier on his skill. And keep in mind that his EX skill, while it looks nice, you see that massive damage to one enemy plus the white striker on his EX skill, looks very similar to Aladdin. And Aladdin was a very, very strong DPS unit. He is still the top DPS currently. The only problem with Tigger is that You have to use his skill in order to proc his EX skill. And his skill is very, very expensive at 35 SP. So unless you've got a dedicated battery like Marie, you're probably not going to be proccing his EX skill all that often. And keep in mind, he has to be above 90% HP. So it's very similar to Judy in that respect. So Judy has to be above 90% HP. But Judy doesn't have to use her skill. Hers will just proc every time. Now, of course, her EX skill is only a heavy damage and doesn't have a white striker on it. But the fact that her skill will proc every turn as long as she's over 90% HP does make her a bit more desirable in that case. But Tigger's not a bad DPS unit. He's not bad at all. If you want to pick him up, he's not bad. Just keep in mind that you'll want him at least to LB2. Because at LB1, he still only has a heavy damage modifier. He does gain an attack break. The current boss can be attack broken, so having an AoE attack break's not bad. But if you remember, I posted a while back about AoE attack breakers and how they do not have a 100% chance. Keep that in mind. He gets the level 2 attack down and the massive damage modifier on his skill at LB2. And then, of course, at LB3, he gets the SP cost reduction. It's a 20% reduction. In my opinion, I think if you do go for Tigger and you're able to get him to LB3, I would suggest you also roll for the SP reduction on him, the 20% SP reduction. So that you reduce that to a further 7 SP to a total of 21. So that would make his skill only 21 SP if you rolled both the SP reduction 20% and and got him to LV3. That would be my recommendation. That way you could actually spam his skill, which would also spam his EX skill. I think that's where you're going to sort of maximize Tigger's damage. My opinion, though, there's no telling. People might figure out better ways to use him. That's just my opinion there. But again, both of these are an easy pass for me. I don't see any use in really picking these up. Keep in mind they are a limited time, so when the banner is gone, the banner is gone. I will say that I am a bit upset that Adventurer Mickey, who I really liked, I actually pulled for him and got a copy of him. And I've been saving up my tickets because I was like, oh, great, he's just a regular featured gacha, so he'll be added to the premier gacha once his banner's over. Well, his banner's over, and if you go to the info and look at the drop rates, he is nowhere to be found. It should be Adventurer Mickey, and he's not there. Unless I'm missing him, do you guys see him? I don't see him. He should definitely be there, and he's not in the 2-star guaranteed either. So I checked both. He should definitely be there, right under Evil Ruler Maleficent. And he is not, so I'm very disappointed. I was gonna do some pulls for him. Well, I was just gonna do some pulls. I already pulled for him on his banner to get a copy of him, but I was gonna save up my tickets and hopefully pick up another copy of him. And this, if obviously would have been pure luck, but that's what I was saving my tickets for. And so I'm very, very disappointed that he did not get added to the Premier Gacha. Maybe they're going to add him at a later date, but the fact that his banner did not say limited time, his said featured gacha, which is like, the same thing that like Aurora and Maleficent, theirs said featured gacha, and they were added to the Premier Gacha after the banner ended. Where is Adventurer Mickey? He should be in there because we have the story event to go with him, right? So we finally got our Chapter 4, Pocket Adventure Mickey Mouse. We finally got the story event to go in. He should be in the Premier Gacha. I don't know why he is not. And I'm just going to be... Hopefully he will be added at some point to that Premier Gacha. But yeah, that was very, very disappointing. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the battle. The rescue signal. So the normal map, hard map, all that stuff. You got your exchange shop. You got your normal map exchange shop. You can see I already cleared that out. Got Eeyore. You definitely want to get at least those first 3 medals because that gets him up to 100% bonus by getting him to LB3. Beyond that, it's just 5% more, up to a total of 135% bonus. in my opinion, the Justice Orbs and the Kindness Orbs and the Stamina Potions are probably your highest priority. I wouldn't worry too much about the Pixels or the Truth Orbs unless you're really struggling on those, but those are all fairly easy to get. I did buy one of the Rescue Signal stickers so I could put it on my profile because I liked it. I thought it was cute with the little tint and the balloons there, so I picked up one of the Rescue Signal stickers. In the hard shop, obviously my priorities are going to be the customization seeds. Those are high priority in my opinion. The Eeyore medals, just for the bonus. And then after that, I would do attack cubes, defense cubes, orbs, Justice Orbs, Kindness Orbs, and the rest of it can just kind of be if you have enough. We did get a big glut of stamina potions. We got like 200 of the small stamina potions, so that's like 2,000 stamina. So we should easily be able to farm this event, I think. So there really shouldn't be any reason not to pick up most of the stuff in the shop, but priorities are Eeyore medals, customization seeds, attack cubes, Justice Orbs, Kindness Orbs. So those are the things that I would prioritize. All right, so let's do a few boss clears here. I'm going to start with, actually, let's do level 7. All right, and I'm basically going to use the same team. Level 7 should be your farming team. Once you have cleared level 9, go back, farm level 7, because there's no point in doing anything above level 7 for farming purposes. And this team here can easily, let's see, is this the one I wanted? This is my farming team. All right, so this is the farming team. We're just gonna rock up in here, and I'm just using all, the front line is all free units, so like the Magic Mini, the free Genie we got, Cinderella from like the very first Battle Challenge event. We've got Genie in there just as something. And then the Eeyore for the bonus, right? And this should be this team should be able to full auto. We're gonna get in there and we're gonna find out. I've done it several times on full auto. Hopefully it'll work for us. Let's get in there and just see how this one goes. All right. Level 9. Level 9 can probably also be full autoed, but it's more of like a tap and go in my runs. All right, and so yeah, we'll just have these guys do their thing. Basically, they'll just be, doing their EX skills every turn. Honestly, I would probably switch. I would probably switch Cinderella and Genie, just because I think having Cinderella do her attack. It's supposed to automatically do the. Why isn't it auto? Yeah, I want it to auto use the. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I want it to auto use the miracle ability because that has some regen on it and it gives us some more SP. So it makes sure that we're always spamming our skills. But there you go. So there's your full auto team. Just make sure that it has the. Just make sure that it has the miracle ability activated on the full auto so that it uses that to give you some regen and gives you some extra SP on that one. And you should be able to full auto at level 7 to farm this no problem. Obviously, if you pulled for either Tigger or Pooh, put them in the party so you get more bonus. But me, I just have Eeyore. Okay. As for level 9, whoops, let's see. Yeah, for level 9, I believe this party should still work. I was using this one on level 9. And this one is more of just like a tap, like a just tap go party. You could probably, if you had the right combination of units and whatever, it's fine. But there's no need to full auto level 9. just because you're not farming level 9. You're farming level 7, and level 7 is very easy to full auto. So here's the team that I'm using. This is actually the team I'm trying to beat level 10 with as well. So I figure I'll show you how it works on level 9. I'll probably attempt a level 10, but the problem is my Marie only has a 30% SP lock resist, so she still gets SP locked most of the time. If I can get some more seeds and roll like a 50% or 100% SP lock resist on her, she would be golden. Or if I could get enough, if I could pull like a few more Carnival Mini Mouses to get her to LB1. She has SP lock cure on her once she's at LB1, but I'm not banking on that. All right, so let's get in here and do level 9, and this one should be an easy clear. So level 9 is the last level where you actually get like good mission rewards. You get like some gacha tickets and some crystals and some other stuff. So this is sort of the last level you really want to, you know, if you care about rewards, this is the last level you really want to do. So let's hop in here, and like I said, this is pretty much a just tap go. Oh, not a full auto, sorry. Did not mean to do that. That's all right. You want to defend. You obviously want to defend with your. I tell you what. Let me just start. Well, no. We'll go ahead and see how this works. This might actually work out all right. Let's just go ahead and buff ourselves up. See how this goes. I just want to build up a little bit more SP so I can do. Some skills. Okay, so the bosses are not too punishing this time around, thankfully. All right, I'm just going to build up a little bit more SP real quick. I will have Cinderella do her skill just just to try and land an attack break on at least one of them. All right, good. We got an attack break on one. Great. All right, and then let's just go ahead and do some attacks. So I'm going to alternate Genie and Minnie here, just to make sure we're maintaining an attack buff at all times, and we're kind of alternating our damage reduction and defense buff every turn. All right, so this time, actually we have quite a lot of SP, so I'll do another skill with Cinderella. Because the thing about these guys is if you kill one and leave the other alive, the one that's left alive starts doing 2 mighty blows, which is like a really big single target attack. So ideally you want to try and get them both. You want to kind of whittle them both down a little bit, and then, you know, kind of finish them both off at the same time if you can. That's sort of the idea with these bosses. Now, it looks like one of them has a bit of evasion on him. Let's see, what is that? Yeah, he's got the 100% stealth. So keep in mind, normal attacks will not work on this boss. Anytime they have stealth on them, then normal attacks will not affect them. So it's kind of pointless to attack them. However, skills and EX skills will affect them. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead and do some. Let's go ahead and do a full set of buffs because Marie does not have SP lock, so we can go ahead and just buff up everybody on this one. So as long as she doesn't have SP lock, you're kind of free to go ahead and do plenty of buffs. We'll go ahead and do another AoE with Cinderella for the attack break. The bosses cannot be defense broken though, so do keep that in mind. Oh, I should be focusing on this boss right now. I'm getting him a little bit too low. Uh-oh, okay. Well, hopefully... Alright, hopefully the boss isn't going to go psycho on us too much. I am going to use my miracle ability on this one. Alright, and let's just do some... Yeah, let's just do some more... Let's just keep our buffs up, and let's go crazy on this guy. Let's just try and knock him out. Okay. Ooh, almost. Almost got him. Alright, so this should pretty much do it. This will seal the deal. And there you go. Alright, knock him out. Knock him out. Alright. you know, it's not that difficult, but that's just one way you can knock out level 9, and then you go back to level 7 and farm it all day long. Level 10, like I said, is a little bit more difficult because there are 3 of the big queen bees in that one. And so I'll show you, I'll hop in there real quick, and I'll show you how this team fares. It does all right, as long as Marie doesn't get SP locked too often, which unfortunately with only a 30% resistance, she does get SP locked more often than not. But yeah, I think if I had her at 100% SP lock, this team would probably get it done. So let's just hop in here and let's see what we've got. Just to kind of show you what level 10 boss is all about. All right, so we're going to start with just a lot of defense, build up our SP. Make sure you focus on this guy right here because he'll do an attack break on your party if you don't kill him on turn 1. So let's go ahead and make sure we're focused on him so that our EX skills will knock him out on turn 1. Okay. Looking good. All right, now we can do a couple, we can do buffs with both Genie and Minnie on this one. So we're just going to go ahead and try and stack up our buffs as much as we can. Okay. And so this should take us into the battle with full SP, and we should be good to go. Okay. All right, so you see there are 3 queen bees here. And yeah, so the idea is, again, you don't want to just focus on one queen bee, because if you do, then the other 2 are going to start doing single target attacks that hit like a truck. And it's very hard to survive. And so the idea is you want to try and whittle them all down pretty close. Like you want to get them all down in, you know, pretty close to the red zone, you know, when their HP bar turns to red. And then you really want to just start hammering them. This is why having AoE DPS units should help. So sort of the first boss where we've actually seen AoE DPS units faring better than single target ones. So like, you know, I could bring my Judy in here. In fact, I have an LB3 Judy that I would like to bring. I might swap her in at some point and just see if that works better. But in my first few attempts using Judy, you know, that's when I learned that, oh yeah, all right, I'm going to focus and I'm going to take them out one at a time. Nope, that didn't work for me because then the other 2 just started annihilating me. So I decided to just bring the 2, you know, free AoE DPS units that we have and see how we fare. Okay, so I definitely want to do AoE with Cinderella since she has the attack break. It's probably not going to break all of them, but you know, the more we can use her, the better, the easier it's going to be to survive, because those attack breaks are definitely helpful in getting the team to survive. And what I want to do here is I actually want to defend with Minnie, just because I want to go ahead and build up, sort of maintain my SP stores as much as I can, because there's a chance that Marie will get SP locked and then my battery is gone. Okay, so let's just go ahead and hop in here, and it doesn't really matter which one you focus on to start with, just go for it. Okay, so yep, there she goes. She got SP locked. I kind of figured the 30% really doesn't help her all that much. Every now and then she'll avoid the SP lock. Now, even though she's SP locked, I'm still going to defend her because she's very squishy. She's also very important to keep alive for those turns where she's not SP locked. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of healing. I'm basically going to try and alternate Minnie and Genie if I can. And I'm also going to do, wow, none of them got attack broken. God, that is just like terrible luck. That is why AoE breakers cannot be trusted. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to do another AoE with Cinderella. All right, try and get another attack break to land on these guys. And then we're going to focus on this one that is enraged to try and get that rage gauge down. All right, and let's see how this goes. Wow, there you go. Okay. The first turn, none of them got an attack break. The second turn, they all got an attack break. That is hilarious. All right, that's just the way that it goes, right? All right, so you see with Marie defending, she is surviving quite well thanks to the attack break, all the buffs and everything like that. You will notice that the bosses do a lot of single target attacks. They will hit everyone, they will inflict everyone with poison, and that's really the only AoE damage you have to worry about. Everything else is mostly single target, and they will do some single target normal attacks. So having evasion can be helpful in this fight. All of the single target skills like the lethal sting and the mighty blow, those cannot be evaded. You just have to buff up or defend. But yeah, attack breaks are going to be key, and defense buffs are going to be important for surviving this battle, because it is going to be a bit of a longer one unless you have really, really strong units. All right, we're still SP locked, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus on... I could do another... No, we want to focus on maintaining our buffs more than anything. So, if you have SP to use, definitely use it on keeping your buffs activated. Let's go ahead and get this one out of rage mode, just because definitely want to make sure we're not raging too much here. We should be out of SP lock next turn. And we have our miracle ability to use as well. All right, great. So out of SP lock, I'm going to go ahead and use our skill. That way we can hopefully get it another turn. When the bosses go into confusion mode, they tend to put up stealth. So don't target them anymore. Not unless you're targeting with a skill. But don't target them anymore once they've got that stealth. And the idea is you want to kind of like offset them so that because at some point they'll all, you want to get them all into confusion state, but you want to sort of offset that stealth so that you can always target at least one of them and with normal attacks. All right, so we're going to alternate. We can actually do, let's go ahead and do Cinderella again, see if we can maintain some attack breaks on these bosses, and then we'll just focus on one of these two that has the rage gauge filled up and try and knock that down. Okay. All right, there we go. We got one into confusion mode, so we have two in confusion mode now. All right. And these bosses, when they're in confusion, they have both an attack break and a defense break. So it is a good time, we'll keep that in mind later in the fight if we make it that long. We'll keep that in mind later in the fight that, if you have some SP to burn, use your skills on them in confusion mode when they have that natural defense break. All right. So now we will look at this one. All right, she's got SP lock again now. Oh, she doesn't. Great. She resisted that time. Perfect. All right, so that works out really, really well. So that means we can actually use some skills and some buffs more than we maybe would before. Okay. How are our buffs doing? Let's just have a look. All right, so our evasion is looking good. We'll want to re-up our defense buff on this turn. Yep. So our damage reduction is looking good. We'll want to re-up that one next turn. All right, so let's focus on this one. Since these two both have evasion, let's focus on this guy. This one should only have it for... Oh, he's got it for 2 more turns, really? Ugh. Okay, well, there may be one turn where they all have evasion, and we'll just kind of play that one by ear and see how we go. Let's see. This one still needs an attack break. So maybe I should have Cinderella use her skill to see if we can land another attack break. Since our Marie is all good, then we know we're going to get some SP back from her, which will be good. So we know we'll get 30 back from her. So let's go ahead and let's go for it. All right, so yeah, now they all have evasion. This one's going to lose his evasion next turn. So we can at least... All right, I think what we'll do here is... Because none of our normal attacks are going to do anything, so let's just do some... I think I need to do Genie this turn, right? Because I used... Yeah, so we need to do Genie this turn, and we'll just defend here, because there's no point in attacking any of these bosses except with skills, and we don't really have enough SP right now to use a skill. So we're just going to use this as an opportunity to kind of defend, make sure we maintain our buffs, and we'll go at it next turn. Okay, so we're getting pretty lucky with the AI too, which is really nice. All right, so now we can, all right, we'll use that one to maintain those buffs. We should get, all right, so no one has SP lock now, so we should get a good amount of SP from this one. I'm gonna go ahead and use, oh, I can't use her skill on this one. Okay, that's fine. They all have an attack break currently, so let's just focus on getting this boss whittled down a little bit then. Okay, so we're going to target this one because it's the only one that doesn't have evasion currently. All right, and this should help build up our SP a little bit, so we should have a little bit of SP banked. All right, so you see that this one, did she get locked? Nice, she avoided it again. This is like really lucky. So you see this one's in the yellow. It's pretty close to the red on this one right here. Pretty close to the red on the health bar. So once you get it down into the red, it will actually heal itself back into the yellow. And so it doesn't really do a whole lot of good trying to, like, you know, go for this one anymore. You want to get them all pretty close. So this one, the evasion has worn off. So this is a perfect time to now focus on this one. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to use a skill. Marie has not been SP locked, thankfully. So we can feel free to use Cinderella's skill to try and maintain some attack breaks. You notice the attack breaks have worn off of everybody. So hopefully Cinderella will land some attack breaks here, and we'll get lucky on that one. Nice. All right, 2 out of 3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Okay. She's still not SP locked. Awesome. Awesome. Man, I'm getting super lucky here. All right, so this one's in the yellow. So I'm actually going to come up here and I'm going to focus on this one now. All right, we're going to alternate. Actually, maybe I'll go ahead and do a bit of focus on this one. Well, because here's, yeah, that's another thing I've got to consider is the evasion. We want to make sure that we're sort of staggering the evasion on these guys. So let's go ahead and do another one of these, another skill. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think that'll be safe. All right, still don't have that one up at the top, attack broken. That's a little bit unfortunate. All right, so you see that one healed? You see I had that one in the red and it healed? Yeah, that's a problem, right? Okay, she's still good. Awesome. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I've almost got enough to fill up my miracle ability again. So that's pretty cool. All right, we're alternating. Oh, I can't do both, can I? That's fine. Let's do Genie this turn. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay. So I think this is what I want to do, right? Yeah, I want to focus on this one now. And we'll go from there. All right, don't you Don't you kill my... don't you kill my girl. Don't you do that. All right. Yeah, we're definitely going to do another skill because we want to make sure we're maintaining attack breaks. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use... I'm going to go ahead and use my ability. And let's just go ahead and try and do... Because this should knock all of them into confusion mode. And then Cinderella will hit them all with her skill. With the defense break. I think this is probably going to be the good... Oh no, she did finally get SP locked. No. Oh no. It finally happened. Okay, then I got to be a little bit careful. I got to be careful with this then. And I got to save cuz it's 2 turns. Yeah, I've got to save some SP here cuz we've been locked. So, I'm still going to defend her though. Cuz I definitely don't want anything to happen to her. All right, this should knock him into confusion mode at least, which will act as a natural attack break. And then if we just need to defend and kind of reorganize, then we can do that. I think that'll be fine. All right, let's do that. Okay, so yeah, they've all got the dodging dance, which we figured was going to happen. All right. So here, yeah, I'm just going to... man, I would really like to get another attack break on these guys. All right, one more turn on the SP lock here. So she should be able to go again next turn. That's the hope. So she should start regenning next turn. Do I really want to put myself in that position? They all have a natural attack break, so maybe I don't. Maybe I just sit on it. Let's just defend. Let's maintain our buffs. And let's just... yeah, let's just reorganize here and figure out our plans, because we should be good. Oh man, I really need both buffs, don't I? Okay. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's do Genie, and then we'll do Minnie next turn. And who has the most HP? This one? Focus on that one for Cinderella's EX skill. Okay. So, Marie should... Alright, I think... Yeah, Marie should be able to... I tell you what, let's... Well, no, because I need to re-up this one. Alright, we're going to get a lot of SP because everyone is currently defending. So we should get a lot of SP build-up on this one. Alright, so yeah, here's going to be the tricky bit, right? Is that HP recovery. That's going to be that's going to be tricky, getting around that HP recovery on these guys. All right, so we're just going to focus on buffing up here, trying to gen up a lot of SP, and then we're just going to need to hit these guys with a lot of skills and a lot of power. All right. I don't think... Can I do everybody? No, I can't do everybody right now. Oh, maybe I should... No, because they've all got evasion. So let's just do that. Yeah, let's gen up. Let's do our buffs. Let's gen up a lot of SP, and then let's just see how we go. All right, they're both in the red, so they both might heal themselves. Oh, they didn't, actually. They didn't heal themselves. Okay. All right, we got SP lock, didn't we? Yep, we did. All right. So this is going to be interesting. Alright. Do we think we can knock one of these out? I wish they would show you the frickin'... I wish they would show you the frickin' HP. It kills me. Okay. So we're gonna do... Which of our buffs do we need to maintain? We need to maintain our damage reduction. Our defense is good. So let's do Genie. Okay. We're SP locked, so I don't want to use the other Genie. If Marie had not been SP locked, I would have used Genie's skill as well. I think this one has slightly lower HP, so I think I'm just going to go for it on this one and see how we go. And I hope this is not going to... For all this work, I hope it's not going to totally mess things up, but we'll see. Yep, and he healed, the jerk. Alright. Alright, so now maybe we do this one? Oh, man. Yeah, that's the tricky bit, right? Trying to get around the heals. Yeah, because you just got to have, like... and I don't know if there's a phase where they don't heal. Where you get, like, a window to knock one of them out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get this one out of rage mode. Just because I don't want to have any of them in rage mode right now. Like, that's... the... Alright, is she still SP locked? Oh gosh, she got it for another 2 turns. That's heinous. That is just heinous. Alright. Okay. Let's do many, just because I don't like... let's see, what are our buffs looking like? I should probably look at that first. Okay, we still have defense and attack, so maybe let's do damage reduction then. Let's do Genie. Oh man, I don't like this situation at all. Alright, let's just try and focus on getting folks out of rage mode here so that they don't have the attack buff. Because yeah, we're getting skinny now. We're getting skinny now on our buffs, and our SP is, you know, we're not having the same luck we had before. Uh-oh. Don't take out my Marie. Don't you take out my Marie. I'm gonna be upset. Ooh, okay, we got the miracle ability, so as long as Marie doesn't die, I think we'll be okay. Please don't kill Marie. Oh no! 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 Alright, well, this could be the end, folks. This could be the end, but yeah, we're just gonna let's just go for it, huh? Let's just go for it and see what we get. Ah, the healing. The healing kills me. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, I only have 23. Oh, that's redonkulous. All right. Luckily, the damage isn't too bad on this. All right. We don't have. Let's defend on this turn since we don't have SP lock on us right now, and let's just worry about buffs. Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to actually do this one. I think with Marie down, I think I'm pretty cooked. But, they all still have... Frick. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, let's just maintain some buffs. And one of these should be wearing off, right? Yeah, that one will wear off next turn. Not that I think it matters, because he's just going to keep healing healing themselves indefinitely. And with Marie out of the game, I think we're pretty cooked. Yeah, so now he's going to heal. And, like, they heal each other is the thing. Like, God, it's such a pain. They're such jerks. Alright, I think we just gotta... go for it here, folks. And just try and do something. No. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm pretty cooked here, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it. I think if my Marie... if my Marie wasn't... if my Marie had 100% SP lock, I think it would be much more manageable. But anyways, that was just my feeble attempt at level 10. I'll probably try a few other teams and see what we can make of it. But anyways, you know, nice long 50-minute video for my first video back. You know, I feel like I needed to do a nice long video for you guys after coming back, being away for, you know, a month and a half. So, I'm back. I'll be doing some more videos. I want to do like sort of a 100-day review because we just had the 100 days of the game being up. I want to do like a 100-day review. Do like a tier list with all the units that we have, because the game is established, well enough established now that I think we could actually do a proper tier list and figure out which units fit where. And I will update my DPS sheet for you guys. I'll get that out to you, like I said, today or tomorrow, so be looking forward to that. So yeah, don't worry, more content to come. If I do figure out a team that works consistently on the level 10 boss, I'll definitely update you with that as well. So thank you guys so much for following me, and I will see you on the other side.